All right, we now want to head on over to Turkana County, where my colleague and our reporter Judith Akolo is on standby to give us an update on a story that has just come up, the discovery of water aquifers in the county, specifically in Lodwar town, soon to be Lodwar municipality. All right, good afternoon, Judith.
Thank you, Nisi. This is Judith Akolo in Turkana County, where we came to find out about the discovery of a new aquifer that is in Lodwar. And this is an area that with a growing population, but yet this is also a resource that is very important, because remember, Turkana County is one of the counties that is classified as an ASAL, arid and semi-arid lands county. Now here with us is Dr. John Erus, the Deputy Governor of Turkana County, who is going to tell us more about this particular new discovery. Now, Your Excellency, Dr. John Erus, Deputy Governor of Turkana County, kindly tell us, when this discovery was made, that we actually have an aquifer in Lodwar, how was it received by the county?
Thank you. Napu aquifer is not really very new aquifer. It is well known in Lodwar town as an existing freshwater aquifer. It's an aquifer that we think is going to address not just water for drinking within the two wards of Kanamkemer Township, which covers the entirety of Lodwar. It is also an aquifer that is going to be part of our socio-economic development program for Turkana.
Now, Your Excellency, we know that the aquifer is a fragile ecosystem. How do you intend to protect this particular source of fresh water?
Napu aquifer currently is the one that beyond developing water systems and proper piping for the entire Lodwar, we intend to first of all to protect the aquifer. Governor last 4 or 5 days was assessing the systems, the piping, the installation, and the walls that are being constructed to make sure that the aquifer is protected. And secondly, as we look at the overall Lodwar Municipality Development Plan, trying to look at the integrated sewage system, we are also looking at an integrated system where we, beyond just managing the water from the aquifer, we also want to make sure that there is proper management of that water. In areas where we feel that the integrative model, where water can be utilized for multiple purposes, the Napu aquifer is in or covers an area that has the great potential for food production. So meaning we have to control to make sure that the aquifer, the systems that we are putting in place is not going to contaminate the water for use.
Now, Your Excellency, you've spoken about the social pillar in sustainable development. How is this aquifer going to ensure that Turkana County is able to actually follow that through?
We commissioned an integrated system at the Lodwar County Referral Hospital, where we take the water from the borehole and produce fresh water for drinking. So that system produces about 6,000 liters of water for everyday use. The same water, we use it for vertical agriculture. And the vertical agriculture produces enough vegetables for the hospital, and we reuse the same water for fish pond production. So the wastewater goes through a biodigester into an organic waste system where we produce biogas for the hospital. So that integrated system is the one that we also want to use for not just in a poor aquifer, all the aquifers that we have, so that we reuse the water, we make sure that we have gabions that we protect from evaporation so that they can keep the soil moist. And when we look at that kind of system, that's how we feel. We will not just protect the water, we will reuse the water, we will have proper water management, and we have the personnel that we have already trained for that purpose.
Now, Your Excellency, one other question. People have been thinking that the discovery of the Lotikipi aquifer was actually a fake news. Would you try to explain to Kenyans what exactly is happening in Lotikipi and whether you're already exploiting that particular water resource?
Governor and I have our agenda is water not just that is intended to be used for multiple uses, but water as just a universal right. Lotikipi aquifer is an aquifer that exists. A lot of work has gone into developing that aquifer. The first or the second Turkana County government, and I think it was documented that that aquifer has enough water. I have not personally tried to find out more about the aquifer, but what we know is that issues of desalination have been raised. Governor and I have a solution for it. We have an integrated water desalination plant, and the system is produced by Davis and Shatliff, which costs 1.2 million. We have already done 3 pilot ones. They are fully functional, and if there is a need for us to be able to develop the water from the Lotikipi aquifer through that integrated system, we are ready to invest money in that system in collaboration with our partners and national government.
Thank you so much, Deputy Governor Dr. John Erus, for telling us all that about the aquifers in Turkana. And soon Turkana will be a county that is not an ASAL, but a county that produces enough food for our country. I'm Judith Akolo in Turkana County.